to that Mirage map that we were talking about as pistol round to get us underway here, Matt.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to get straight into the fun house, and I'm so keen to get into it. 9-10, though, pushing straight up through unders. Annihilation right on that line, and we'll be able to get the headshot locked in nice and early. Going to burst onto the site, though, looking to find a bit more. Blitz does manage to take out a couple. Nice, precise shots there. They've got that A site control, though, so it's going to be retake time for the Mongols here, unless they might be able to catch a player in between. But I don't think that's going to be the case. It's going to be slow and steady here.
Looks like we're going to get Fancy Trent Techno because he's just the GOAT, I think. We are seeing Annihilation to at least get that plant down. A minute to play. As player in jungle, I do believe that is going to be Senzu, who's trying to just give up a little bit of time so that Techno can find himself a little something up in towards Palace. Senzu still drawing the attention. Annihilation locked in. Techno. Annihilation taken down. Techno finds 2. Potential for Techno to find 3. However, Zesta is going to be left alone to them. There's 1. We're going to see. I think that was Zesta being able to come out on top here for ATOX as the pistol is going to be taken away at ATOX.
Nicely done by ATOX there, doing Flam proud, taking away that first one. Got to come in with a burst of confidence into this map of Mirage here. We'll see if they can barge in with confidence into the second one as well. Looks like we got the Mongols. They are going to be going for the force up this time around. They got the SSG, a few pistols, and a bit of util to support. Looks like they are going to be caught early on, though. Nice bits of damage traded across both teams, and Senzu to open up onto a trade from Annihilation and Doku.
Yeah, we're going to see Blitz there, looking to try and do a little more damage. We are going to be seeing potential for more to be done.
Maybe more could be done in the interim here. Both CTs just going to be holding inside of the market there. Cabal on the line. Should be able to secure here. Nice shots to come through, but no. Is going to be Mizinho to take it out there. Blitz 1-on-3 now. Trying to go for the shot with the scout. Gobu prepared. Annihilation able to back it up from the apartments. And it will be a second locked in there for ATOX. So good start from them. The force not working out as well as the Mongols would have liked, but at the bare minimum, at least
ATOX.
they got time to go.
ATOX are doing me proud here. They're doing me so proud. I love to see a bit of a early fight from an underdog, as they're going to be getting themselves full rifles, pistols to come out for the Mongols, as it looks to just be pistol upgrades. Blitz on that CZ is going to be an interesting sort of watch here. I'd love to see if we could do anything over towards that palace area of the map, but I think it'll be given the chance. We're going to see Cabal throwing in top con smokes, wanting to use that Mac 10 and be able to try and take close fights. That smoke's actually going to give a little bit of a gap here. 9-10 taken down. ATOX get that opening thick as more util starts to shower these pistols as Cabal doesn't expect Mazzino behind him, and Mazzino in execution for the B side is clearly open. Zesta wants to try and open up the account.
The account is looking to be opened wide up there. Get investing. There's kills aplenty on their way. Techno going to find one of them now. We're going to see if they can venture for more. Good smoke, though, to cut off the line of sight, but Zeno ready on the line. Straight down short. Does manage to find one. Their teammate backing it up. It's all up to Zesta here. 1 versus 4 now. Gets shut down. The CTs come back with a fiery vengeance. And that is going to be a round for the Mongols. Nicely done to bring it back together.
Oh, it's the OCE special right there. The pistols getting it done. Being able to take out the rifles. We see it all too common in OCE, Matt, but I never thought we'd see it between these two teams. Let's be real here. But especially being able to hold off that B tank, that quick rotation that we saw over Zesta, not being able to find too much in terms of early damage, in terms of being able to create early space. You know, we saw Cabal being able to find himself a lot of room with that Mac 10. It was honestly perfect for ATOX. It all had come together, but the Mongols just hitting their shots when it counts. And for ATOX, you know, there's literally nothing they can take out of that round they didn't do right.
Played it to perfection. We'll see if they can bring that into this one. Resurrecting their plays of old there. Smoke going to cut off middle here. Dobu going for the spray. Gives away their position, so nicely placed nades in response, but it is going to be an opener for ATOX. Nicely done there. Cabal might find another. They spotted the barrel. Surely. Oh, this could be a big one. Oh, there it is. Little time, but they get it done. Nice response from 910 though.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot with that AWP there. Opening up the account with a Blitz being able to find himself another kill. That's going to be able to make the 3v3. But that bomb traveling A, still a minute to play. It needs to be Mazzino to hold down the A side here. He's not going to have any help for a little while, as he's just gone out and spotted a few. That nade comes out in towards A main. It'll do a fair chunk of damage. It's actually going to take down Zesta. Molotov's going out to try and remove Mazzino. 910 holding that cross. Nade's going out to try and dissuade him from even attempting the shot. Especially as we see MIQ finding one. Mazzino able to get that trade. Annihilation to be left by himself. We've seen him in similar situations before. Taking time away. 30 seconds. And a bomb on his side. Will be swung as Mazzino. That's clean from the young man.
There's a reason that we have been looking at both of these teams so keenly. And the Mongols definitely showing their prowess as they are able to claw their way back. Even Stevens and ATOX going to be on for an eco now. We'll see if maybe ATOX can pull some of that flair we saw from the Mongols where they were on their own eco, but they managed to find that prominent success there. Eager to see how this one is going to play out now, though. So they look to just flow it nice and steady. Multiple towards the midsection there. Could be cut off, however, by 910 and co. If they're not too careful. Scurrying about, they have been spotted. And here we go. Onto the killing floor. Wiped out piece by piece. Round done and dusted. At least Cabal came out with one. A bit of cash in the pocket. But ultimately, a nice, quick and clean round.
You know, they say a quick round's a good round. As 910, a little bit flashy with that AWP on that final no-scope there to take Cabal down, letting his teammate die in the process, you know. Sometimes you got to be a little bit flashy, sometimes, you know, you got to show off just a little bit. But, you know, good cleanup from the Mongols there. Nothing all too much. ATOX just running it down and looking to see what they can get out of it. You know, it's a clean round from them. In fact, they're able to keep 4 rifles, helps out their economy a hell of a lot. As we start to see that nade stack coming in, Blitz is actually out in the open, wanting to take on the fight, so he won't be hit by it. As Techno starts to retake a little bit of space towards Apps.
We're going to take it nice and slow here. See if they can manage to flow into something more. Blitz is good for the damage there. Might be able to line up a bit more here in Con as well. The T's now going to be clearing space, though, with those smokes clearing out. Senzu, a good spot. They'll spot the head. Puts one down. Looking for another. Luckily on the fadeaway. And goes for it. Second innings. Luckily, Dobu was there to at least even it up eventually. But that's dangerous. They could have done so much damage. And it looks like the T's are now ready to respond.
Yeah, this is where, you know, being able to take that B site quickly, being able to get that bomb down, put a lot more pressure on towards the Mongols has got to be the key here for ATOX. They finally do get it down. Techno spotted. Dobu has a bit of a dance around that short box. Will eventually be taken away. Annihilation. He's going to be the target of utility. Blitz coming in from apartments. We're seeing Mazzino all the way in towards Africa. Techno finding a kill. Zesta, the last man alive, taken down. Blitz to be rewarded with the kill. As the Mongols start to really push the pedal to the metal. They're able to pick themselves up a 4th here.
Nicely done. Counter-terrorist win, as they will say there. And that is going to be number 4 on the board. See what ATOX looks to bring into this next one, though. They've still got an okay amount of money. Looks like they are going to commit to it. So might be a bit lackluster on the util, however. So it might be going for either a slow round or otherwise quick and calculated. Still, 3 smokes, a flash and a molly should be okay to play around. They can at least go for a singular play here. Good aggressive play coming up early. Nice trade from Senzu there. Love that positioning on top of the box. We'll see if Zesta can find him, though.
Yeah, if Zesta's able to at least take out this kill onto Senzu, it can really open up so much of the mid control. And speaking of opening up, that B site completely open apart from the aforementioned Senzu. 910 in support. We're not seeing ATOX commit too much towards this site. Instead, they're doing their best to try and bring that rotation over. Senza's going to be sorry, Zetsa, my apologies, going to be caught up. Senzu looking to try and take on more fights. 9-10 is going to let that AWP ring out, and the man advantage still belonging towards the Mongols here, as Util comes out on the A site.
Util hot and heavy, and the bullets flying. Let's see if they can find another well-placed nade there. Annihilation luckily takes cover, minimizing the damage, but they know exactly where he's going to be coming from. No Util to follow. It's going to be dry peaks for days here. Oh, they've spotted one. Trying to play off the stairs. Slow and steady. Unfortunately, not going to win the race this time. Clear the angles as they might. The AWP prevails. And that's another for the Mongols.
Yeah, the Mongols really showing their class here. They're staying patient, they're staying disciplined, they're doing all the things that we love the Mongols for. ATOX haven't really been able to break through that shield of the Mongols just yet. And, you know, going into rounds with very limited utility, opting for firepower against a team like the Mongols where, you know, if both teams are able to hit their shots, the util is the major difference. We finally see util coming out. It looks as if it's just going to be a B rush. Hold W on B. It'll work every time. That's what my teammates say in my Prem games, and, you know, I'm starting to doubt them, but ATOX could prove me wrong. They find an opening pick. We're going to see Techno finding two, potential for more to be done. Molotov's going down. Kapal's actually going to be stuck out the back of apartments. Two picks already found. Rotations have already come over. Dobu has a pick towards mid, but... Sorry, it wasn't him. It was Zesta. My apologies. But Dobu has taken space towards mid. And this is where the mid take has to be really crucial in the rotation here for ATOX.
I accept your apologies, Flam.
Thank God you did. I couldn't sleep at night.
Oh, it's all right. There. I'm here for you, buddy. We've got to pick up from Blitz there. Nicely done to shut down one of the remaining outliers. Cabal and Dobu looking to see if they can make something happen, though. Potential split B play here. Dobu already taking point. Does get shut down by Blitz, though, playing jail. So Cabal now have to pick up the pieces. At least have the smoke to try and cover them. Well, not for long. They're going to be pushing up. They've got a smoke now. Could be caught by Blitz, though, if they're looking at a different angle. Peekaboo, I see you. They've dropped down, though. Still alive for the moment. Still kicking. Peeking through. Trying to see if they can take out at least one of them there. And they will. Nicely done by Cabal. Will be shut down by Mizinho. Coming up from short, though. And that's going to be the round. So, good composure from the Mongols to keep themselves calm, collected, trying to minimize the losses.
Yeah, I mean, you're still a bit annoyed that you've got that first one going down, that first kill going down to that final Tech 9. I think if you're ATOX, you're happy with the damage you've done so far. You get to come into this next one with, you know, guns, full util, full armor. You know, this is going to be the opportunity that you get to try and win this game back. This is going to be the opportunity that you get to try and make this T-side something that you can work with on that second half. And for the Mongols, it's got to be their test to shut them out, but with the util that just explodes in towards the side, Mazzinho put under a lot of pressure. It's 9-10, able to find that first kill. Zesta, able to find himself a second. The pathing from him has been insane in towards the side. Annihilation, able to find one back. We'll see Techno looking to try and be in that fight against Zesta. That plan will go down. Techno pushes the smoke, finds two, eventually traded away. The 1v1 is all that remains. 9-10 on the AWP. He's a player that we've spoken about all day today. An interesting prospect in his own right. Molotov's going out to try and force the AWPer away. With a minute here. The AWP can't quite hit the shot as the cross is complete. Get that plant.
Here we go. One-on-one situation. Shots coming out from the Deagle there. They've given up on the AWP, and it's not enough. It will be Zesta to clear the way in the end. Hard work put in by Techno earlier into the peaks there, managing to sneak through the smoke, take out two to even the score, but ultimately, their efforts all for naught. ATOX, one more on the board there. Going to be feeling fired up and confident after that one. We'll see if that can torpedo them into another round or two.
Yeah, that's a really important round for ATOX right there. The fact that they're being able to get themselves a little bit of momentum here, the fact that they're, you know, putting a little bit of a dent in the Mongols' economy. We still see Blitz, Techno, Senzu sitting below 3k, 9-10, Mazzino sitting above that, you know, 3k marker. That CT side, they really want to try and maintain, you know, this take over here on towards this A site needs to be QC MIQ, finding 1, 9, 10, able to get that trade. Zesta, his pathing has been absolutely insane in towards that A site. He's been so aggressive and it looks to work out every single time for him. As we see the A site slowly calm down, we see rotations are back over towards B for the Mongols as Zesta Annihilation going to be left in a very, very tricky situation. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. 9-10 goes down like a sack of potatoes.
See if they are going to be able to pick themselves back up in the next one. Zesta peeking into it though. Not going to account for the second one, however. Leaving it all on the shoulders of Annihilation now. 1 versus 2. They're not 100% certain of Annihilation's position, which could prove to their advantage here. Looking towards the B side of the map, perhaps. Keeping Senzu at least posted. They can rotate over fairly easily. We'll see if it works out for them, though. Annihilation might get caught unless they clear this. Peek around the corner. Do get the spot and the shot, and they're going to be able to lock in a plant there because Techno's on the other side of the map. They're still weary of it, though. They don't know where they are, and they're going to get caught as a result. Nice shot from Techno straight through the wood, and the round is done. Incredible timing there.
Annihilation's going to hate watching that back on the demo. He's just going to hate watching that back on the demo. He had so much time to be able to get the plant down. He'd have so much opportunity to, you know, create a little bit of space for himself there. Isn't quite able to. We see the Mongols being able to come out with another round win. Eight's getting unlucky with the rounds that they're losing so far in this one, as we see a heavy push in towards Palace, looking to try and take spaces. Oh, a beautiful shot from Annihilation opens up the account for ATOX.
Back here to the fold here. Good nade to come out, doing a little bit of damage. 9-10, at least able to smash back, but they ultimately will get picked apart, leaving it all up to Mizinho and a Techno here. They don't know of Mizinho's position in Palace, so definitely do have the formulations of a counter-strike here. But unfortunately, not going to be able to play it out there. Zesta, good for the kill, leaving it all up to Techno. Pondering on their options here. They're stuck between the rock and a hard place. They can go one way and get spotted out by Cabal, potentially, or go the other. And Zesta going to be waiting. It's like they're stuck in the lion's den at the moment. Peek around the corner. They do find one at least, but they should be stabbed in the back very promptly. And there we have it. ATOX, get it done and take 4.
They're able to pick themselves up a 4th, and for ATOX, a very clean way to finish that one off, only losing the 1. They'll be completely happy with that. They get to come into this final round with guns, with weapons. We're going to see the Mongols pretty much on their first save by, I think, of the game so far. They've had so much money. They've been able to take care of their economy so well. ATOX finally have the upper hand in one of these rounds, I think from round number 2, compared to round number 2. That if we can see the Mongols win with a round with a bye like this, you know, that's just demoralizing for ATOX going into what should be your better half on Mirage.
Let's see if they can make it work here. Senzu going to be posted up on middle there. The T's not giving them any leeway at the moment, so it could work out favorably, but the Mongols are pushing up really aggressively. I like how they've got Annihilation posted up for that, though. And there we go, paying dividends already. 9-10 trying as well. Not going to be able to find any success here. The T's just outplaying them at the moment. Finding kill after kill. Opening up the site here, so plant should be down promptly, and another kill to follow.
Yeah, we're going to set up plant. Coming about as promptly as you can get it. Mizinho wants to try and take a bit of space. Won't find all too much. Instead, with the retake, we're seeing people so far away from each other that it's just isolating duels. Mizinho, the last man standing, trying to use that deagle for a little bit of good. Annihilation, annihilating people with the deagle himself. That 7-5 scoreline is going to close out the half for us. Hello everybody and welcome back to ESL Challenger. We had a bit of a break, a little bit of a nap. Matt actually got in a few Z's. I got myself a bottle of water, but we're back for the second half as ATOX look to try and build off what was quite a successful first half, all things considered, as Annihilation. That's not a very successful start, as he'll be looking to scrape his wounds. But 9-10 going down elsewhere. The A take for the MongolZ looks to be successful.
Let's see if they find great success here. Oh, Missing Ho peeking into it, ready and waiting. Tapping away, good to fall off though, could get overwhelmed by the CTs. They got one rogue CT coming up towards A main as well, but the kills already flowing their way through. Nice pickup from Mazino though, getting distracted by a player in CT and leaving it all up to MIQ now. Creeping up, but they're not going to get much done. A huge shot from Blitz there to shut it down completely. And that is going to be a great opener into the second half.
That's an absolute thing of beauty there from the MongolZ. As they're able to just hold off retake sort of attempts. As we do see ATOX going to be forced onto the pistols here. Have you sort of seen the economy so far for CS2 on that CT side, Matt?
CS2 on the CT side?
The economy? The economy?
Money?
Do you know about the economy? Do you know about money?
Money?
Apparently, full saving is the worst thing to decide after.
I've seen that one before.
That
People
one
like to buy guns.
People do love to buy weapons. As Blitz,
Not this time though.
You can see what Blitz could do with a weapon that he purchased. Techno using his own big boy funds to be able to get weapons as well. As Cabal Annihilation able to. If they're able to find anything, I hope they can find something. Just for me, the answer's no. Annihilation's going to be left. He's already spotted. They know exactly where he is. He's not spotted. Huh? Annihilation finds one. Can't make it two though. Annihilation had me going there. He gave me butterflies in my tummy, Matt.
Well, they did find something for you in the end, so you know.
He found me a little kill, and I'm so proud of him.
That's right. Done him proud.
I'm so proud.
They're gonna buy this time though, so looks like they're
let's go.
saving for the long term. No forces, no scouts. It's all gonna be the big guns in this one. See how well it works out though. Annihilation posted up, ready to score a kill, but the smoke gonna be their worst nightmare. Maybe their teammate might have a bit more success though. Cabal picking in. Alongside their compadre there. Good pickup from Senzu though. Spotting them as they're trying to fade away. It'll be a great way to trade things back.
See, off the back of, you know, what was early util, we've seen ATOX fully rotate in towards that A site. They've just left Zesta there over on B by himself. And it looked as if the MongolZ wanted to really try and get themselves a lot of B pressure going, but they've opted against it. They've just left the bomb top mid. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the MongolZ sort of look before deciding where they want to take this bomb, unless they want to go for the A split, which it looks like is what we're getting at the moment as we see the B rotation coming through from Dubu. I think it's Dubu. It's Dubu. He's back, so it doesn't matter. It makes my point moot. Blitz finding that first pick in the A site is all going to be left to Dubu.
Yeah, good trade out coming out from Blitz though, taking out Dobu there. It's going to be Senzu to execute another. Orp on Annihilation. Might be able to take at least one with them. Could get overwhelmed and or traded out here though. That nade going to do huge damage. And Techno laying in wait. So it will be trap snap. Double digits for the MongolZ. And ATOX back on the back foot. Their economy in the bin. Maybe this time they'll go for that force.
They don't really have the money for it, so they're not going to. But I like where your head's at, Matt. they're gonna go with pistol upgrades. Okay, they've taken the long way around with their economy, and it's really hurt them. It's really hurt them. They've gone the long way with their economy. It's starting to really hurt. Really lead those pockets. ATOX haven't really. Oh, that was a beautiful dink onto 9-10, but ATOX been able to find any consistency because they don't have the guns to do so. If MIQ is able to find an early pick here over towards Powell, it should be able to open up the rest of the map, and they should be able to, you know, put a lot more focus towards mid here.
See if they are going to be able to find what they're looking for. Good shot from Mazinho to open it up. Trying to see if they can take out any other of the defensive lines there. Focus going to be heading towards the A site now. With that opener, they can try and dwindle down some more of the forces. Dobu pondering on middle at the moment. Their teammate just going to be stuck under Palace, while the T's look to prepare themselves in main and Palace right now. Ready and waiting are these CTs, but the T's, they've got the advantage in their utility. They'll be cutting off those lines of sight swiftly and getting ready to go to war.
Oh, Annihilation has an absolute power position here. He can only find Dink onto Senzu. We are going to be seeing an opening account. Zesta looking to try and do some damage as well. Zesta finding one, and AK recovered, but there's potentially going to be a lot more. There's Dobu all by himself. The 1v3, the Deagle can't do much at all, and the Mongols will pick up 11.
Nicely done by the Mongols there. Getting closer and closer towards a potential map 1 victory. ATOX, at least they're going to have some guns in their arsenal to try and launch some semblance of a comeback here. Plenty of util to rely upon as well. So, the ball's in their court. See if they can land the shot though, as they settle slowly but surely into those default positions. T's doing a good job to promptly smoke off window there. Boost could be coming through to ladder room, however. Try and see if they can get that short angle. Try and strangle through some of these T's as they push up here. The T's looking to push up themselves though, as 9-10 engages, Senzu follows, and the ball is looking to be in the Mongols' court.
Yeah, this is where the Mongols have really sort of been able to pry themselves away from ATOX. Their opening kill ability has been so good. Annihilation, the last person left here with this AWP, and with the positioning of everybody on this Mongol side, it looks like he's not getting away without a fight. You know, we saw open fights in towards Con quite early on, quite quickly. They were able to be successful. You know, we saw effective util being able to clear out Con completely. We saw picks over towards B have very little challenge. We're going to start to see point here for the first map. The buy for ATOX is not going to be that great. We're seeing Annihilation come in on a scout. We're seeing MIQ come in on a FAMAS. The same with Dobu. No util on Cabal. He's opted for the M4. Single HE actually. Zesta's going to be on limited util. ATOX, they're backed against the wall here. And it's going to be absolutely brutal.
See if they can manage to break through the wall. Make an impact. Senzu, great to open. MIQ looking to trade back as their teammate there as well to assist. Trades coming left, right, and center right now. Not favoring anyone. Somebody's got to make a move to push themselves on top though, and that's going to be Zesta. Swinging around the corner. Senzu trades back, looking for another. They've still got MIQ in the back of the site though, not allowing them the flexibility to go for the plant here. They don't know where he could possibly be. They have that semblance of an idea, but not going to be able to lock in yet. Techno pushes into it and will lock in though. Annihilation now. Last man standing. 1v2 situation. It's all on them.
I guess the best thing apart for, I guess the best thing in this situation is the fact that Annihilation has to at least see that bomb cross to get in towards that A site. I think he's going to start overthinking himself at the moment. Currently, we've seen, you know, the Mongols go completely dead silent. Not a single movement, not a single twitch, not a single sound is being made from the Mongols at the moment. Annihilation starting to overthink himself. Looks like he's really sort of considering that B angle. The Molotov does go down, alerts him to some Mongols' presence in towards A. Techno will take a lot of space towards CT, and it looks as if Senzu's going to finish it off anyway. The Mongols able to come out with the map